This is it. This is it. This is a new cycle. I was going to call this Miko Hargett Queen of the World campaign, Healing Queen of the World campaign. Uh, I'll be posting a blog post soon about that story, but it came at such a sad time in my life uh, and lifted my spirit so much. I thought, well, I hope that everyone who has such difficult times also finds those moments where their spirit is lifted. So, this video is actually about my birthday campaign. Some of you may know that I was in limbo for a long time in between as I was getting divorced and trying to heal and get my mind back. And then the cancer happened and kept happening. So I was like wondering how I was still putting one foot in front of the other. And truthfully, I was using the art of effortless action, where I was just going with the strongest current and leaning into the experience and just being like, oh, well, let's take it one moment at a time. After all that wound down, then it all started to really hit. And I really could hardly feel like I was connected to my body. I was doing all the healthiest things I could, and I still didn't feel connected. It was just like it was taking time. I could see progress, but it was incremental. And so I fell behind, and last year I had to move. And so I was still so disconnected that I needed help to put together a campaign to do everything. So I've been incredibly grateful that I've had the resourcefulness and found the resources to figure things out, even when it seemed like life was falling apart in all the directions at once. So part of it was I didn't really even know who I was. And it's really hard to do a lot of living when you don't know who you are. So in December, the judge finally granted me name change. And in fact, it didn't take them too long. It was more me that was taking so long to decide. But I finally decided I would be Miko Maria Faith Hargett. Miko MF Hargett. Miko Mother Flowering Hargett. And all of a sudden, my mind cleared and I was able to do all the paperwork without a problem. When things are right in the heart, they're right in the mind too, in my experience. And so that's been a shift for sure. Just actually feeling like I'm a new person now and I can choose how I am instead of running all these old programs. And this is a lot of work, though. This is a lot of healing work. And as we heal, we're healing the planet. So the more of us healing and really taking a stand to put health first, we don't even need a big movement yet to do that. You can do that too. Just start. Maybe it doesn't have to be as extreme as me, but just take your stand and put your health first. And anyway, so it happens that I have come a long way. December, I actually had just my body and mind were so trying to get back in sync, and I felt really out of sorts again and started to have suicidal depression. And I knew, though, I'd been there before many years ago. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I just need to really be with whatever painful feelings are coming up and process those. And, um, that was really hard, but there was that commitment, like, I will be with myself, even if I'm stumbling, bumbling, whatever, I'm going to be with myself. I'm not going to dissociate and disappear. And, uh, so it's been like a new way of being, and I've been focusing more and more on the heart space, Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, the Heart Math Institute's work, really seeing the healing power of that when the mind has just done all it can do, and there's so much from the past that's in the mind that's influencing the beliefs about the present, when really we're consciousness itself, like we're the universe, expressed in individual forms, and we have so much more at our disposal. But it all takes energy, even magic is just energy exchange as well. It's just that it's working with also unseen energy, and not just the things we can see and touch. So I thought, I've been working on this really cool course. I've been working on these things for 10 years. Like, this is my legacy contribution, and I don't want to rush these. I don't want to rush this work. I want it to be really high quality and amazing for you. And so then I realized that if I'm not asking for help, I'm not using all my strength. And previously I would have asked for just enough to get by, and I would have felt guilty about it. And then I realized, like, nope, this point in my healing, if I'm going to embody my queen and be a healing queen, then I'm going to ask for what feels right to my heart based on all the things I have planned to share, and put it out in the universe. I can totally see why some people don't make it. It's very, 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 very difficult. And that's from somebody who is mostly pretty optimistic. Like, too optimistic sometimes. We got to do something. We got to start all putting our foot down. I'm a foot goddess too. I'm doing all the things that I can. And some people might say, you got to focus. I know how I am. I got to do all the creative things. I recover and recharge when I switch activities. And it's always, what can I create? How can I bring myself into a place of serving my highest purpose with the resources and the energy that I have? And then asking for resources and energy as needed. And so your help would be greatly appreciated for Miko Hargett's first birthday. Thank you for bearing with my handheld videography, and for taking your time to listen. Do share, and I look forward to sharing this journey with you. Thank you so much for considering. Have a wonderful day.